think it's on now. Are we on? Yeah. Yeah. Great. Great. Yeah. Okay. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 3. All right. This is taking me a long time to figure out. All right. I'm going to work my way down the bottle. And I think I'm going to try to get this position better so you can see it better. Hey, welcome out there. Sorry for the shake, the camera shake. Okay, welcome. My name's Melodie Provenzano, and I'm a painter. I'm an artist who loves to paint. And as I say in my most recent short video that I made last night, I designed my life pretty much around painting. So, like, I knew when I was young that I wanted to make time in my life to paint. And so that's what I've done. I've made time in my life to paint, and it's been awesome because I love painting. I can see here in the chat that Gabrielle says hi. Hi, Gabrielle. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you dropping in. Are there any artists out there? If there are, please do feel free to post your artwork on my community page. I love seeing other artists' artwork, or even beginners or professionals, all different levels of art I like to look at. Okay, I really wanted to concentrate on the bottle, but I see this really, really cool thorn here. So I'm going to paint the thorn in. Comes to such a nice little point. I'm working in acrylic paint. I have a few projects going on simultaneously. If you check my live streams, you can see all the things I'm working on. And I'm so grateful for all the new subscribers and all the likes that you give me on my videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. There's another little teeny tiny thorn right here. I like the teeny tiny details. Okay. Hey, Rumpelstiltskin. It is. It's still holding up, but the bloom is not. You see, the bloom here is very wah, wah. It's at least I captured it nice and perky in my painting. How are you doing today? This evening, this morning? I never have an understanding about what time it is in India. All right, let's do what I intended, which was to work on the bottle. I wanted to work on the bottle. I have to stand back and see what it looks like, you know? Let's see, am I covering up what I'm painting by standing right in front of it? Basically. Basically, I am. It's good for me to stand right in front of it. The view is good. Hmm. Okay, it's morning, 5:23 a.m. Okay. Okay, right. So there's like a half an hour difference, and it's like the other like 12 hours difference, like 11 and a half hours difference. Wow. So on Monday, when I have my 30 seconds to masterpiece, not meet the participants, but see what the participants came up with for their masterpieces where they use AI as a tool to and the theme is dreams. So on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it'll be Tuesday morning, like 7:30 a.m. in India, I guess. Something like that on Tuesday morning. Yeah. So in order for me to be doing something in the evening. In India, I have to be doing it in the morning in America. Huh. Okay. Mm. Okay, let me step back. Okay. So, oh, it's 6 o'clock here. Church bells are ringing. There's quite a lot of detail in this area, in this bottle. Quite a lot. And I feel like the paint still doesn't flow off my brush very easily. I need more moisture, more wet, more flow in the paint here. It's just like draggy. In general, I think the shape is getting better of the bottle. Excuse me. Pardon me. Ellipses, you have to get ellipses just right or they look wrong. Or they look awkward. If an ellipse of a bottle is not just right, it has an awkward presence. It has this sort of deformed nature. So just work on it until it looks correct. Work on it until I like it. Work on it until it does not look weird. Work on it until it starts to have an illusion of realness. I need a bigger brush. And I also need some matte medium to help me get more flow. So I've got some stuff down here. I've got my little palette here. No matte medium in there. Maybe there's some in here. Nope. None in here either. Where is my matte medium? Well, how disappointing. Okay. It's okay. I have this right here. I just need a little container for it. All right. Let's look over here. Just seeing if I left the matte medium over by the other painting that I'm working on, but I don't see it over there. So, ooh, what's this? I don't know what this is. This is some kind of medium. Looks like gloss though. I think we're gonna go ahead, even though this is not labeled, which is very bad practice, to put something in a container and not label it. That is a do not do. Because it might be matte, it might be glossy, might be satin finish. I don't know. I don't know what it is because it's not labeled. Might be glue. No, I'm just kidding. It's not glue. It's definitely a medium of some sort. I think I can tell at least that much by looking at it. Get it in my palette there. Okay. Let me get another. I got some brushes over here. All right. Frasnamti. Such a creative and elegant mural. Oh, thank you. This is on a large piece of linen. It's not actually on the wall. It's not being painted on the wall. I mean, I have the linen tacked to the wall, but in the end, it won't be a mural. It'll be a freestanding painting. Probably have grommets in it. that I'll add to it so that I can roll it up and easily transport it to wherever it's going to be shown, wherever it's going to be exhibited, and I won't have to worry about a giant stretcher bar. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. But at the moment, it's stapled to the wall. I appreciate the kind words. No, no, you don't. You do not. You absolutely do not need formal studies. You need to have passion. Like, you just need to have a desire to want to draw. And if you want to draw realism, then you could start by drawing what you see. That's what I do. I have my little bottle here and I just look at it. And then I look at my painting and I fuss with it until it looks correct. And that's how I love to work. Find great pleasure in this process for some reason. Thanks, Rumpelstiltskin. And Fernamti, Feraznamti, Feraznamti. Do you, Faraz, Namti, and Rumpelstiltskin, do you speak Hindi? Is that what you speak day to day? It's very interesting language. I took a few lessons on Duolingo. I keep talking about Duolingo, but I really like it. I find the app to be kind of fun. A fun way to like learn about languages. Hmm. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! See what I did? Something. I don't want. I don't want there to be orange, fluorescent orange on my floor either. I dripped, but never fear. This is just water. I mean, this is acrylic paint. So I'm just wiping it off the canvas with water So it looks dark at the moment, but it won't be dark. It'll dry like the canvas. I'm gonna get my floors sealed in here. At the moment, though, they're concrete that isn't sealed, so the paint soaks in very quickly into the concrete. I should put down a tarp. That would be smart to have a blanket there. So, how about I go get a blanket? I've got them here. I was just being lazy, thinking that I was above needing a tarp underneath me, like I don't make mistakes or something. Well, obviously, I do make mistakes. All right, let me get this tarp. Sorry, I gotta move a few things off of it. I love my big, beautiful studio. I'm so fortunate and grateful. I'm very, very blessed. All right, got my tarp. See if my microphone is working. It is. All right. Anything new in the chat? Doesn't look like it. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the new subscribers. Excited to get some new subscribers. Always excited. Okay. This is better. At least if it falls on the floor, I won't be worrying about it on the floor. I'll just worry about it if it drips on the linen. This is my first time making a big painting on linen, and I don't know, I just feel like I want to keep it raw in spots. Oh, I'm not sure why, but I'll figure it out. Okay. So that was no fun, huh? That was like cleanup. That was boring. All right. Go down here. This is quite dark here. wish that I could move this bottle down. I thought like I was making it as big as I possibly could without having to do like moving it around, like, oh, I know, maybe if I move the bottle like this, then I can stand back more. Look at it. That I think will be helpful. Some red. It's like this red. Very ruddy color, ruddy darkness over here. Mm-hmm. Remember when the bottle wasn't even in sight? People were like, when are you going to paint the bottle? And it's like, after I get the rose painted in, because the rose is dying. Well, the rose is not completely finished yet, but it's okay. I got a lot of what I needed to get done of the rose before it died. It's still in the process of dying. It's not completely dead yet. This is working. I'm going to stand back a little bit. Actually, I have a little chair here. A little seat in my chair. I've got one of these rolly chairs. Oh yeah, this is cool. All right, let's see. Let us see here. We've got stem. This is all the beautiful details. The rose stem inside the bottle, the water line in the bottle. Shapes of different colors. There's some red here. I can make it orange. There's this bright shape right here. See ya, Rumpelstiltskin. Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Till next time. Is it half full, half empty, about to bloom, about to die? Good thing, bad thing? Neither a good thing or a bad thing? Like this dark water level in here. Gotta stand back, look, make sure nothing's getting too wonky. Starting to come a little bit to life, if I do say so myself. I think it's okay to be your biggest fan, like if you are an artist, it's okay for you to like what you do. Try to stand over to the edge a little bit so you can see a little better. All right, where is the rose stem coming in? Like here. It's not really this green, but I'm able to see it better at the moment. All right, and then it does indeed kind of get hinted at right here. Coming down, and it kind of jumps back a little bit. It's this dark reddish black color in there. no school tomorrow for my son. He's so happy about that. Okay, now this is a interesting area too. Okay, this jumps back all the way over here. So let's use this lighter. Ooh, oh my gosh, look at that. That's nuts. See what I just did? That's nuts, nutso. Somebody went nuts right there. Okay, it's gonna be a little nuts for a little while, but it looks nice, but it's nuts. So it's gonna get toned down a lot. But hey, we can see what's happening when it's like that, which is a nice thing. It's a nice thing to be able to see things, have things stand out. Okay. All right. There's when my mother-in-law cut this rose from her rose bush outside, she cut the leaves off down here to put it in the bottle. So there are these little like spots on this stem where the leaves had been cut off. I can see them. They're like little nubbies. All right, let's step back for a minute. Cool. Kind of excited. Still not exactly correct. Like I noticed that like this side is looking a little weak over here in that little lip area. Mm. All right, let's get back to inside the bottle here. Oh, there's a thorn in there that I want to capture for sure, for sure. Mm. I'm going to use my medium here and really push this acrylic paint around that I just laid in here. I'm gonna smooth it out and blend it into the dark up here. And also need to bring some light up into the edge here. Maybe not that light. And then a nice curve down to the shoulder of the bottle. The bottle has a neck, then it has a shoulder, right? Okay, let's stand back. Look, it's getting better. Definitely getting better. Thank you for the thumbs up. So you got 8 thumbs up there. That's nice. Appreciate that. Let's get some white here. And this brush is too big. I was just about to make a bad mistake, but I stopped myself because I was being a little lazy. So I'm going to get another brush. A better brush for the job. You know, you need the right brush for the job you want to do. You can't use every single brush. You can't use the same brush for every single thing you want to paint on the painting. At least I can't. It's so much more efficient to use multiple kinds of brushes. For me, it's like multiple sizes, really. I mainly use flats and rounds. I don't really get into fancy, like fan brush or anything like that. I'm really looking at the object and trying to like recreate it on the canvas, recreate the illusion of it on the canvas. There's like this very nice orange highlight back here. Oh, see, that's another, there's a thorn right here that I'm looking at. Ooh, very cool. I thought it was like just a shadow or something, but actually there's a thorn here. So I'm gonna make that thorn more visible. Cool. I like this thorn right here. Oh, hi, Sirius Snape. Hast du ein Hund oder eine Katze? äh, hallo, hallo. Wie geht's? Danke. Nein, wieder keine Tiere. I don't know what that means. I just commenced my I just began my German studies on Duolingo with my first lesson where I learned what I just said. Ich habe eine Katzen. Zwei Katzen. Katze. Ich habe zwei Katze. Oh, you're so kind. Du bist very kind. I'm working on it. How are you today, Sirius Snape? Oh, you live in a big city. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're out in the we used to live in New York City and we had two cats, and the cats were kind of miserable in our little apartment. Um, but now we live in the country and they have a lot of room outside to roam around, so they're very happy. Hi, Finn. It's going to be like 100 by 100 inches approximately, probably. It's pretty big. Um, yeah. This is just the beginning of it. This rose. There will be other objects in this painting, but I'm not exactly sure what objects they're going to be yet. Kind of decide that as I go along. Oh, I have two cats. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't take opioids. No. No, your body gets addicted to them. No, do not. That's dangerous. Very dangerous. Yeah. Be careful. Do not take opioids. There are other non-addictive painkillers out there. You can try those, like, you know, ibuprofen is good. Um, yeah. Anyway, make sure your doctor prescribes you non-addictive things. Um, my cat's name is uh, well, I have two cats. One cat's name is Pierre, and one cat's name is Creamsicle, and they are really sweet animals. But Creamsicle actually is a country cat to begin with. She was never a city cat. She's only like 2. Our other cat, who was in New York City with us, that cat passed away. That cat got very, very sick and had to be put to sleep. So, but it was old. It was an old cat. So it had lived a good life and several years in the country. Thanks. Okay. This stem got quite thick when it hit the bottle. So I'm gonna have it kind of, kind of gradually taper, taper into the skinny stem that it is. Aha. There's also an awesome little thorn on this side of the stem. Actually, it's not little, it's pretty big. This thorn is pretty big. Let's have this go up like this. Whew. It's like decisions. I'm also working within the limitation that I do not want to mess up this background. So, where as if I had primed the linen and I could paint all over anywhere on it, and just like if I make a mistake, I'll just paint over it, you know? That's not the case if I want to keep the linen raw. I can't just paint over it if I make a mistake. I have to then it's not raw anymore. I want it to be raw and natural where I don't have painting happening. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it shifts. It doesn't look the way I see it and the way you see it are different because I'm looking at it this way. You're looking at it from this way. So it's never going to look correct to you. Make sense? From where you are. But it's okay. Yeah. Hi, Jamie. Oh, I'm not doing all the wall linen, but I have a giant piece of linen um, stapled to the wall. So it's probably about 100 by 100 inches or so, maybe a little more. Um, and I have 3 of them. In fact, since you're new here, Jamie, I'll show you what's going on. Oh, serious Snape, you are so kind. Thank you very much for saying that. I'm a big talent. I like to paint, so I practice a lot. So I get, you know, I'm kind of old, so I got better at it over the years. All right, let me show you what's going on here. I'm going to take my phone out of the. Aw, it's just the truth. Thanks, serious Snape. Yeah, I'm going to take it out so you can see what's going on, Jamie. Ta-da! So I'm painting still life. See, now that I've stepped away, I feel like that right edge of the bottle needs to come out a little bit more. And here, let me show you the direction I'm looking at the painting. It's like that. Here you see the rose bud totally is almost like totally dead. It's really pretty, but It used to have life in it, and it looked like that. It was beautiful. Um, and then also over here, I've got two other big paintings that I'm working on. And this one I've been creating entirely while live streaming. This one is going to be amazing. She's the star of the show, and she is going to have a backup band of angels and rabbits. Aw, thank you, Sirius Snape. And then over here is another one, and why, thank you, Jamie. This one, I saw this photograph on Instagram that a friend posted. They're traveling around on a sailboat. And I finally realized, well, if I'm going to put this photograph in my painting, I need to have my whole phone in the painting. So that's like the beginnings of me painting my phone with the Instagram app open to this photo. So thank you so much for all these hearts. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, so that's what's happening there. And now let's go back to the rose. And I'm thinking that, like, instead of having these linens stretched on canvas, I'm thinking that I'm going to put little tiny grommets in them and have them be wall hangings instead of stretched canvases. Because if these are stretched canvases, they're going to be impossible. Thank you, Jamie. They're going to be impossible to like transport without having to break them down and then put them back together, like wherever they're going to go. But if they're just on a rolled up, it'd be much easier to transport them. And I just feel like that would be cool. So I can't wait to get back to this one. This one is going to be like so sick. It's going to be amazing. And this one kind of just happened because it was like I had this inspiration from this rose that my son's grandmother picked, and my mother-in-law. So she let me she let me borrow it. Oh, how's my sound? Oh, it's good. Okay. Thank you, Sirius Snape. Thank you. Well, it's not done yet, but yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. Where was I? Hope you like that little tour. And yeah. Oh, Maddie Loves Ducks is here. Hi, Maddie. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I ate a lot. I thought I was never going to be hungry again, but it's starting to feel like normal, almost a little normal again. How was your Thanksgiving, Maddie? Um, yeah. Let's see. I want this still to come out a little further. I'm really looking at it. I'm really studying it now because I'm tired of stepping back and having it not look correct, That kind of annoys me. Oh, you're at your Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, you love my hair? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm kind of like, I grew up in the 80s, so like I got kind of have 80s hair. Except now it's gray. My hair was never gray in the 80s. In fact, I never thought it was going to get gray, but it got gray. Oh, thank you guys. I got this I got this jacket on ThreadUp for $5. How about that? And there were so many of them that were on there. They're J. Crew jackets. I love them. Um, that I bought like because they were only $5. They were all on sale and they were all my size. I bought like 5 of them. So I feel like totally cool. Like I can wear this jacket while I paint because it didn't cost me a lot of money. And I have extra of them because I bought 5 of them. Yeah. Oh, you're at your grandmother's house. Cool. Oh, nice. You get to sit around and do nothing. Oh. Well, I hope you enjoy seeing your grandmother. You know, you have to take advantage of that time that you have with your grandmother. I've I miss my grandparents. I'm reading the chat too. You're in a boot. I don't understand. What does that mean, Maddie? With your cousins. What's a boot? Okay. So, I need to figure this out. I'm going to figure this out. I need to stand back again to look at it. It's cool. I got this cool microphone now where I can walk away and you can still hear me. All right. Kind of see. This needs to be a little wider over here, I think. All right. I'm going to go for it. Tell you, it's the linen, the linen, like not wanting to paint on the linen background, like wanting the background of the linen to stay perfectly raw and precise and clean and nice. Like it makes drawing more challenging. 'Cause I don't want to mess up, and like that fear of messing up can like slow you down. It's much nicer when you're just free to mess up. Oh, thank you for subbing, Jamie. Are you asking me if I was a Eight Is Enough kid or Family Ties kid? I liked Family Ties, but I watched Eight Is Enough once or twice. Um, Eight Is Enough was on when I got home from school. I was a latchkey kid, right? Um, oh, right, your boot. I remember now. I'm sorry. Yes, you had surgery, Maddie. I remember now. I'm sorry. Yes, I am a Gen Xer for sure. Yep. I was born in 1974. 1974. That was like a million years ago. Like, how did that happen? But it was like yesterday. I don't take drugs. I like to paint. I don't drink alcohol. I quit coffee for years, but I recently, now that I'm in my 50s and I've slowed down in the afternoon, now I have an espresso. It's so good. I love it. Other than that espresso, I don't do any drugs because I don't need to, because I'm like, you know, I'm totally wacky without any drugs, so no drugs. But I can't even remember what I was about to say. That's how much I don't need to do drugs. Um, anyway, moving on from that. Maddie had surgery. Yeah, I hope your foot feels better soon, Maddie, and it heals. I hope it heals well. I'm stepping back again to see if I've got the silhouette of the bottle correct yet or not. It's getting so close. It's really getting close. So close. Mhm. Mm. Okay, I'm making this edge a little bit wider. So close. It's almost like drawing a perfect circle, like you can tell when a circle is perfect. You have this like internal like gauge for knowing if a circle is perfect. It's also like knowing if something is level, like I can see when this bottle looks correct and when it doesn't look correct, like looking at it there, that's what it looks like. Correct. Now, here, gotta stand back a bit. It's getting closer. Getting closer. But it's a process. Getting things to be hyper realistic is a process. It doesn't just happen right away, I have to keep working at it. Although it's hardly work when you like doing it, right? It's like, I got to get down here a little bit and make this line nice and straight. Increase this edge a bit again. Yesterday I was working on my little snake painting and I didn't finish it, so at some point I'll get back on a live stream and finish that painting. See, now I can't see the bottle at all that I'm working from, but I memorized that it's straight. It's not hard to memorize a straight edge. It's very dark. It's very dark on this side. Let me check the chat. Oh, thank you, Sirius Snape. Yeah, too much sugar. It is very dangerous. It's true. I eat too much sugar. That was it. I was like starting to eat a lot of chocolate in the afternoon, like so much chocolate. And then I thought, I'm just trying to eat sugar to like give myself energy. And chocolate, caffeine, there's caffeine in chocolate. I was like, maybe I should just have an espresso. So now I have an espresso and a little chocolate, but it's really good. Um, but anyhow, yeah, I went years without caffeine. And when I did quit drinking coffee, I had the worst withdrawal ever. And I just thought, I'm never going back to coffee. The withdrawal was so bad. But anyway, I drink it again. Not all the time. Not like I did before. I would drink it every morning. I don't ever drink it in the morning now. Anyway. Oh, thank you, Sirius Snape. I'm reading your comment. Snake is nice. I like the idea and it looks so great. Danke, danke, danke. And all the hearts. Thank you. So nice. Okay. Let's see. Danke, dear. It's kind of dark on this edge of the bottle. So I'm going to get some darkness here. Serious Snape piano person from Germany was here earlier, but my internet cut out. So my stream ended rather abruptly before. I have no idea why the internet cut out here, but it did. So I was trying to practice my German with piano person too. Yeah, I like them too. They're very nice. Oh, I just noticed it's 7:10. It's 7:10 here, guys. So, as much as I would like to stay here and do this, I better go up to my mom-in-law's house and be with my family some more. We had a good Thanksgiving, like it was like afternoon Thanksgiving, but um, and we all kind of doing our own thing, but it's getting late, so I'll wrap this up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the compliments. And I hope to see you again. Please like and subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos and comment. Let me know what you think. And see ya. Peace on earth. Bye, Sirius. Oh, hey, Gary. Nice to see you again. I'm just checking out. Have a good evening. Bye, Jamie. Bye, Maddie. It was so nice of y'all to drop in. I really appreciate it. Finn, thanks for dropping in, Finn. Oh yeah, Rumpelstiltskin was here earlier, and Faraznamti was here earlier, and Gabrielle. All right, thank you guys. What a good crowd. See you again. Bye. Tschüss. Tschüss.